We are live. Salute everyone. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast here on the Sports JEDI Network. Game 4 of the semifinals. New York Knicks, Boston Celtics. The Knicks trying to get back to the winning ways after dropping that home game for game 3. We turned the page. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, BX Sports JEDI Kev. What's going on? Let's go. We got the chat in the building. We got Chef Dan. We got Vernon. Hopefully you hit the jackpot on Saturday. Hope you were more luckier than the Knicks. Big task at hand. Talk to them, big task. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a Knick fan in the chat. And he goes by the name of Jack City. What up, Jack City? We got Danny, Daniel, Barry, Sports Highlights. Cheers, my man. Cheers to you on a Monday. It's Coca-Cola Monday. So, of course, the cocktails are for the weekend. Salute to you, Mr. Sports Highlight. Let's go. Everybody that's watching us on Rumba, Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Playback. What's going on? Well, let's go. We got Argos stepping in the building, stepping into the batter's box. We got Jody Davison in the building. Let's go. We know how we do. There we go. A Knicks fan has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and he goes by the name of Jack City. Of course, so if you're watching along on the Playback, you get to see the action. If you're watching with me on YouTube, on X, on Rumba, on all the other different platforms, come on over to the Playback. You get to see, not only hear the action, of now you get the play-by-play by me, and we get the reaction. We ask you to participate in the chat because we are a heavy chat-oriented program. So don't just be a spectator. Be a participant in our chat. Come on over. Let's root. Let's cheer. Let's get the New York Knicks brigade going and take this game 4 and go up 3-1. So let's go. Let's go. Salute to you, Mr. Jody Davison. Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm pumped. What the Knicks need to do, they need to just turn the page on that game. Boston shot the hell out of the three-point shot. The Knicks just go back to playing defense, continue to switch with their man, stay with the perimeter, also be able to get a offensive flurry in the start off hot. Don't come off a little sluggish. Don't come off a little bit lackadaisical. I think they need to put a little urgency, at least on the offensive end. And I hate to say this, if Brunson has to be a little bit selfish in the beginning, so be it, to set the tone of the scoring prowess. I know we all get a little bit frustrated when we want Brunson to pass the ball more, get more teammates involved. But when you have OG Anunoby with 7 points in 2 games, Mikal Bridges kind of subpar game. Defensively, he's been phenomenal, but subpar offensive game. Josh Hart had 23 points last game, but he isn't here for your offensive prowess. Karl-Anthony Towns might have a broken finger, but he's going to play. If anything, Brunson's going to have to be a little bit selfish. This might be a game where Brunson might have to score 37 plus points for the Knicks to prevail here with teammates around him, get everyone, lead by example with scoring, and then it just gets contagious where they're going to command a double team, and then other teammates with the motion and moving the basketball is able to start scoring. I think that's a way to go with it. What's going on? Steve Felt Like says, yes, come out smoking. Yes, we need to come out smoking. Smoke them if you got them. That's how I say for the Knicks. Let's go. Game 4. As I take a little sip here. Pritchard scored more points than OG and Bridges together. Go figure. Yeah, we can't have that. Argo. We need a bounce back game for OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby is going to have to go back to that scoring prowess when Brunson was out for the injury. We need that aggressive OG Anunoby going forward here, and especially for this game at home. And law of averages, I do not think the Knicks will lose another game at home. I don't see them losing this game at home. They're a 6.5 point underdog on the money line. 200. Let me get the over and unders. 6.5 points on over. Under is 209 points. Remember, bet with your head and over it, and good luck on making those bets. We got Antonio Garcia, who is a Celtics fan. Salute, Antonio. Salute to you. Much love. Salute. Let's go. The Knicks should study the Pacers smacking down the Cavs with physical play. That series is 3-1. That's a good one there. Obi Toppin had a nice play on up and under. I saw the highlight. They're not ask me if I watched a second of the game. No, the only saw was that highlight. I know Donovan Mitchell's out for the Cavaliers, but we don't have to. We can't worry about that right now. We have to worry about the Celtics who are sitting in front of us and defending home court. Right now, this game is defending home court. You have to protect home court tonight, and that's what's going to find out. This team is showing us they have its character. We people doubted its toughness. Going on the road for the first two games here against defending world champions show toughness. Back down by 20, back-to-back games, going there and winning on a hostile court shows you if you had any doubt. Now it's time to, tonight, just go back, calm, cool, and collective. You know what? Not to be nervous. You already beat this team twice. They're beatable. That's it. This is your home. This is your court. This is your city. Now you protect it. Go out there and protect it. Defend home court, and it starts now. All right, let's go, fellas. I am ready. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Let's go. Yeah, it's a must-win or not becomes a real series. Yeah, and you know what, Argo? It's going to be tough. You're going to ask the Knicks to win 2 games on the Boston court. You already won 2, or you don't want to go. You don't want to go in that situation where you have to win another game on Boston's home court. You already got 2 of them. Now take care. If you win your home, you have to win your home court games. And that's why you play and you want to get home court established. You want to steal the home court from any team, any series, and you got the most toughest one out of the way is taking home court back, especially when you're not the top seeded team. So now protect it. If the Knicks go down by 20, Knicks got them. If the Knicks go down by 20, Knicks got them. Francisco, what's going on, Francisco? Let's go Knicks. All right, so they're going to do the national anthem right now. All right, they're singing the national anthem. What do you guys think of Dallas Mavericks winning the lottery pick? Boy, talk about this league. I don't understand this NBA. The NBA gets rigged when it wants to get rigged. How many years the Knicks have never gotten the first pick and they've been bottom of the basement? Let me ask this here. The NBA is better when the Knicks are good. When the Knicks are really good and the ratings, the interest of NBA gets greater. Now, I don't understand why they're fixing because the Lakers got a steal of Luka Doncic. We're going to fix the lottery for Cooper Flag to show up in Dallas. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. I know, and I'm glad the 76ers didn't get it. You know what? Sixers had a shitty year over the Mavericks. I'm just saying. That's, how much more this league is going to cater around the Lakers. I understand the Lakers helped this league grow and all that good stuff. Hey, Curly got it. Salute to you. Orange, and blue skies all day. Let's go. We got the love for the Knicks. Let's go. Indeed. Talk to them. So I have an issue with the Mavericks winning that. And I'm not saying that if the league is kind of pursuing a fix or nudging certain players to a certain team, I don't see why the Knicks all those years when they were terrible, the league never got a good player towards New York. I could tell you that LeBron was fixed going to Cleveland. I could tell you that a mile away. That was such a coincidence. The hometown kid and he went up there. What up, Chris? How are you, Chris the Flash, joining us? Salute, pal. How you doing today? All right, so it'll be Holiday, White, Horford, Brown, and Tatum. We got Daz in the building. What up, Daz? We got Desmond bringing the pain in the building. All right, we got a nice chat. We got Chris. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. A little tired, the work, the first day of the week. But of course, with all this streaming, it gets you. Gotta make sure these guys get. Make sure these guys. Whoa, what happened to? Undo. Make sure these guys get to do the wrestling. All right, they got that. All right, that's good. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. All right, if you need a pass, Chris, if you need a pass, if you're going to stick around, let me know. I'll get you a pass to watch the game on simultaneously with us. Just let me know. I have no problem swinging over, getting you, looking for a VIP pass to watch the game tonight. Oh, of course. Thank you, Chris. Oh, man. Chris, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the power chat, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, that was nice, man. Appreciate you. Got to check out Chris. Wait a minute. I heard Carl Anthony Towns playing with, he's playing with a broken finger. By the way, Chris has a YouTube channel. Please, guys, check him out, man. Our bench sucks. I'd rather see Shamit or Wright over the Brick Lane Payton. Payton has to have some good game, and McBride as well. Nick Pry, let's talk to them, Big Task. Let's talk to them. All right, so Towns, he's in the starting lineup. He practiced well yesterday. I'm trying to look at his fingers. Oh, man, appreciate Chris. Again, I want to say thank you one more time. Thank you so much, man. All right, the starting lineups. Oh, the emojis of the players. You got. I don't think. I think I have them there. They should be there. Who do you want? Big Task. Let me make sure that the emojis. Yeah, the emojis are there. The emoji should be there. Let me see. You want Bridges, Mitchell Robinson? I got Tom Thibodeau. I even got Mo Cheeks. Here's a Mo Cheeks. Here's a Mo Cheeks one for you. Bam. Yeah, even Mo Cheeks. Even Mo Cheeks made the emoji rotation. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're about to tip off. Let's go. We got Francisco Gregory in the YouTube chat with Antonio Garcia, Steve Felt Like, Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. Got Chris the Flash. We got Miss Curly Goddess. We got Super Argo Daz bringing the pain. We got Chris the Flash. We got Big Task at hand. We got Jody Davidson. We got Jack City, of course. We're waiting for D-Ross. Vernon been haggling as well. Vernon, again, I wanted to know if he hit the lucky dice there. How was he had the hot hand on the dice on Saturday? Oh man, you know what I love when we see these shots and it's still daylight in New York City. And right now, D-Ross is in the building. Look at John Leguizamo, man. Susie, Tina Fey. Boy, all the celebrity frauds. Well, most of them are been there all the time, except for Tina Fey. Kylie Jenner's there. What is she doing there? Ben Stiller. There you go. He's a staple. MSG got to get hyped. Yes, indeed. All right, we're ready to go. The Knicks are in their royal blue, or their dark blue, excuse me. Wow, the app just cut off. No, the app is working fine. Guys, let me know if you're having issues with the app. Okay, you're back in. All right. All right, okay, the Knicks are in their dark blue with New York across the chest. Boston are in their white with, of course, with green letterings across their chests. Boston. And it looks like the Knicks are going to go from right to left. And we're ready. Game 4. Scott Foster's the referee in this game. I don't know how I feel about that. Horford and Towns. Little Dominicano action here on the tip-off. Tip-off 1, and it will go New York ball. Last touch by Boston. Nope. I lost some weight, man. We're frowning and lady smiling. There you go, Vernon. Salute, man. Good job. All right, here we go. New York with the possession here. Here's Jalen Brunson handed off to Bridges. Bridges with the basketball. Bridges holding here. They got to get their offense going quicker. Here's Brunson. Brunson curls. Brunson, pull-up jumper. And that one no good. Rebound by the Celtics, says Tatum. We'll hand it over to White. White, Horford in the corner, back again. On top, White. White's going to pull up chugging threes, and that's good. Fuck! I don't want to see them hitting threes. Excuse me for that colorful play-by-play language. My color analyst doesn't know, has a little T-Rex. 3-0. Here's Hart. Kicks it to Towns. Towns going to put a three himself, and that's no good. He misses. Rebound right to the hands of Boston. Here's White. White now. Thought about chugging the three. Now Tatum back over to Brown. Brown now. Brown stops. Pull up. Got it. 5-0 lead. All right, Brunson will bring up. Why is it stalling? I don't need it for stalling out. Here is Anunoby now to Bridges. Bridges with the basketball. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to rise straight away for three, and that's an air ball. Last touch off of the Celtics. Wow, 9 on the shot clock. That was an air ball. The Knicks, come on, you gotta hit these shots, guys. Precious play last game, Vernon. Game 3. Hopefully they could play him a couple minutes here. OG will be the inbound. It's a little early to call in for Precious number, but hopefully he gets some action here in the second quarter, late first. As the inbound here to Hart. Hart holds the ball. Hart with the basketball. Shot clock at 6. Now give and go to Towns. Towns with the Statue of Liberty. He thought he was fouled, but the Knicks are on the board, down by 3. Here's Brown spinning. Brown tries to hunt for a foul. No good. Rebound Towns. We'll kick it off here to Hart. Hart now in transition. Hart. Bounce pass here to Anunoby. Anunoby lost the ball. Tatum swiped that away from him. And those plays in the regular season, Anunoby was finishing. And in the playoffs, for some reason, and it's just good defense, good sleight of hands. And they move the ball, extra pass. White's going to take the shot, and he hits the 3 ball. Another 3 by Boston, and they're up 8-2. And give an assist there to Brown. And they're just moving the ball and finding the open man. Here's Brunson. Brunson going strong. Bully ball. Bailing Brunson. Beautiful drive by Brunson with a layup there. Knicks down by 4. Cut the lead in half. Here's defense serenading Madison Square Garden. Here's Tatum. Tatum now. Tatum on Towns. Tatum back. Stops. Kicks it out to White. Catch and shoot from the corner. And he's on fire shooting the 3 ball. He's having a hot start. And that's something that I don't want to see. The Knicks, they're going to have to stay closer to White. Here's Brunson. And we get a foul whistle. And they call it off. Now, here's the shenanigans with the officiating. The Knicks turn the ball over. Knicks cannot beat themselves, especially if Boston is starting to shoot the 3 ball hot. You got to stick with them like white on rice. You can't give them an inch because they'll take a yard. And again, guys got to rotate. Hart, here we go. Now drive. Tatum. And that's blocked. And that's what you have to do. And Knicks will get the ball back. Good defense. Here comes Hart. Hart now. Hart wings the ball. Back over to Towns. Towns thought about it. Towns looking to pass, give it to Bridges. Shot clock at 13. Here's Mikal Bridges. Corner to Hart. Hart lost the ball. Tatum just pickpocketed him. Here's Tatum. Tatum again. Another Euro. Up and under's good. Another steal for Tatum. He's using his hands a lot, and he's swiping at the ball. And we're going to get a quick timeout. Not a good start for our Knickerbockers here. And Hart turning the ball over. Anunoby underneath the basket had a chance for a layup. Tatum got that ball swiped away. And the Knicks, they have 2 possessions there. They come up with nothing. Boston up. We have a timeout. A little bit concerned for Coach Thibodeau and the Knicks. It's early, but they have to consciously stay with their men. All right, here we go. We got the T-shirts already. They're already giving out T-shirts already. The first time out. I don't like Hart when starting in the starting unit. The ball stops moving with his hands. Boston knows he's not going anywhere. It could be, you know what? They're probably daring him. As we got the Knicks cheerleaders dancing, the city dancers. All right, look at that. All right, Lamar. Celtics is playing chess. The Knicks need their game and play like elimination game. They have her in the back. They have her all the way in the back. I see her all the way back. Don't say her name. She will appear. Oh, we got a seat upgrade. Let's see. All right, Tina, you got a seat upgrade. There you go, girl. All right, enjoy the game, Tina. Tina got an upgrade. All right. I remember. Oh my god, I felt like yesterday. Oh my goodness, I remember that putback. And the Knicks were in control of that game, but and the Pacers started coming back a little bit with that offensive rebound, sealed it. But yeah, yeah, the Knicks were in control, but Indiana was coming back on that. If you recall, that was a big play. Boston looks comfortable. Argo, you're probably right. They need something to. They need something. Um, some type of a little bit. The Knicks do some type of something there to get them going. But Pistons play them upset. They need something to piss the Knicks off. I don't know what could it be. Boston's got to do something goofy. Like Pistons will piss off the Knicks and they elevate it to another level of physicality. And they carry that momentum in the first two games. Then they kind of, to me, they lost that edge because they were like, we're up two. They're not as tough as we thought, but they're great. They're just good finesse shooting team. They're not a physical team. All right, here we go. They're going to inbound the ball. Bridges will be the inbounder. Bridges will give it to Towns. Towns over to Hart. Hart now over to Brunson. Jalen Brunson now stops. Bounce pass to Bridges. Almost stolen by kick extra pass and stolen by Tatum. Tatum behind the back, but Bridges right there. Bridges gets the ball. Bridges, jumper. Rolls around, cannot go in. So the Knicks trail 13-4. Here's another three for Brown, and that's in front of the rim. And that one misses, but the ball loose. Hart comes up with that one. Over to Brickel Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges again. Stops. Nowhere to go. Bounce pass to Towns. Towns got the mismatch. Here's a double team. There's a double team again. Someone helped him. Hart. Extra pass to Bridges. Rises up for three. That's no good. So the Knicks are not hitting their three balls while Boston is nailing them. Here's Tatum. He's going to straight away, and that one, no good. I thought that was going in. Here's Hart. Here's Towns. Back over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson now, snake dribbling. Brunson now, driving. Kicks out to Bridges. Extra pass to Anunoby. OG now. Nobody wants this ball here. OG driving baseline. OG step back. Bumper, good. He's got to hope that shot is on tonight. We need an OG shots to fall with ease. Here's Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown guarded by Towns. Shot clock at 10. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen stops. Step back for three. And that's good. Son of a gun. This team just hits these threes. All right. Here's Brunson. Brunson Euro. Kicks it back. Bridges for three. And he answers that three ball. All right. 6:47 mark. 16-9. Here's Holiday. Holiday driving. Holiday stops. Kicks it back out. Tatum steps in for three. And that's no good. Rebound Towns. Over to Bridges. Bridges now driving. Bridges stops. Bridges backing in. Mikal Bridges. Turnaround jumper is good. All right, so the Knicks down by 5. 6:20 mark. The crowd screaming defense. A few in the front row on their feet. Here's Tatum. Here's Horford for three. No good. Rebound Brunson. No. Loose ball right to the hands of Brown. And there's an offensive foul. That's the physicality I'm talking about to get the team going. That's the type of thing that gets them going. Whenever guys are too over physical and knock the captain on the floor, the team tends to wake up. The teammates rally around him. That's the type of thing I'm looking for. Some type of shenanigans and stupidity like that. That's what's going to wake this team up. This team likes to play that physical greediness that people get in their face with. That kind of motivates this team. Here's Brunson. Brunson now with the ball. Here's guarded by Tatum. Brunson stops. Step back for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. Knicks storm back on an 8-0 run. They're down by 2. Timeout by Boston. Timeout as the Knicks trail 16-14 with 5:52 in the first quarter. And it's Jalen Brunson feeling. What did I say? They needed a little physicality, something to wake their butts up. A little physicality, nothing like drawing a charge, getting knocked down by Jaylen Brown. Now the team gets a little bit waked up, and the captain leads the way with shooting the three. Hopefully that motivates and gets the other team. OG Anunoby hitting that long jumper was another spark. They need a little jump spark, and I think they're doing it. The Knicks have to play more physical. Got to hit someone. Yeah, I think so too, Antonio. Oh, we got the Knicks City kids. Those are good. Those kids are good. All right, that puts a smile on my face to see the City kids. They dance really good. Now you can see the City kids on the playback with us. They're really talented. These kids. And Big Taz says the best kids in the NBA. Yes. Yeah, look at that. Look at them. They're putting on a great production. Don't forget, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please. If you're on the YouTube channel, please do so. This is why I said the Indians, the Indiana Pacers. I'm always saying the Guardian, the Indians from Indiana, and Cavs was a great physical, and the Cavs couldn't handle the pressure. Knicks should have by using the same approach on Boston. Also, Donovan Mitchell's out too, Argo. That's a big part of their offense. You know, but even though with Mitchell out, it should be a little more competitive game. You know, I didn't see an ounce of the game. I'm looking at the score. You know, halftime they gave up almost 80 points and they scored almost 39 themselves. Boy, I mean, they have what happened to Garland? What happened to Coutinho Mobley? Evan Mobley. What happened to Jared Allen? What's going on with the players there? I've always heard people glazing the Cavaliers. Dallas is giving the pick to the Bucks for the Greek Freak. I'm hearing rumors about that, Jody. It's Stoudemire. I thought about wearing his jersey tonight too. I went with the it's Monday office day. I said I'm going to be part of the Knicks front office tonight here. The Pacers were up by 41 at halftime with a healthy team. Mitchell didn't come back after halftime due to the ankle injury. Oh, okay. I did not know that. See, I didn't watch an ounce of the game, Argo. So I'm going with your report on that. I didn't see one iota with so many things going around for us with the wrestling world and all that. It just wasn't. I can't watch any other but the Knicks. How did the Dallas get the number one pick anyways? It was rigged. As Boston would inbound the ball. White with the ball. Holiday gets the basketball now. Porzingis is in the game. Here's Holiday on the screen. There's a switch. Extra pass here to Brown. Brown Shot clock at 5. Brown against Hart. Brown, step back. It's going to put up a low 3, and that's contested. Good defense by Hart. Here comes the hitman. Here's Hart again going strong. Back over Anunoby. Wide open for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. Good ball movement there by Hart. Finding OG. OG hitting the 3. Knicks up by 1. First lead of the game. Here's Holiday, kicks it out. Brown, extra pass to Tatum. Tatum thought about the 3. Now stops, kicks it out. White, who has the hot hand, hits it. You have to stay with Derek White. Maybe I should call him Kobe White because he wasn't doing crap the first 2 games until you guys made me correct his name. Here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson's going to shoot the 3. And that's no good. Rebound by Brown. So the Knicks trail by 2. Boston with the possession here. Under 4.5 minutes. Here is Tatum. And we get a whistle. No, kickball. Kickball. Side out and about for the Celtics. Tatum to Porzingis. Gets the ball back. Tatum now. Guarded by Towns. Towns on Tatum. Shot clock at 7. Tatum dancing. Tatum's pull up. Long range jumper. It's good. 21-17. Dana White. You know what? I should say Dana White. I was calling him Derek White. Here's Brown. Brunson. Brunson back over to Hart. Hart steps back for 3. That's no good. Rebound right to the hands of Holiday. Holiday gets in front of cutting Brown. Layup, he missed it. He blew it, but there's a foul. No basket. But he's going to the line for some free throws. Hits the first free throw, 22-17. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. We are a step slower. Cat not blocking out. I'm putting his hands up. Shake my hand. Shake my head. Deuce, we need him. He needs to get hot. But Brown goes 1 of 2 from the line. In the words of Chef Dan, the ball don't lie. 22-17. Knicks with the ball. Just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 22-17. This is game 4. Knicks have a 2-1 advantage. Here's Brunson. Kicks out. Hart has to pull up another 3. And that's good. 3-pointer. Josh, the hitman Hart. So the Knicks down by 2. Here's White. Back over to Brown. Brown holds the ball. Brown now. Brown backs it in. Spins. And that's offensive foul. Yeah, he's been pushing all game with the damn elbow. Good job. Nice turnover there. Offensive foul. And take a seat, Brown. What could Brown do for you? Sit your ass down. All right, here we go. Knicks will bring the ball up. Here's Brunson. Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson again with the ball. Brunson spins, footwork, pump. Oh, it's good. Jalen Brunson ties the game at 22. 3-minute mark here. All even at 22. Pritchard gets the ball, hands it back to Tatum. Pritchard in the game. Keep an eye on him. He had a hot game 3. Here's Tatum. Back over to Porzingis. Porzingis back to Tatum. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum to Porzingis. Porzingis now. Dribble on the floor. Puts up. Hart blocking him. Hart blocked him, and there's a foul. They call a foul. Let's see if Tom Thibodeau looks, because Tom Thibodeau has not challenged any plays here in this game, in this series. Ooh. Porzingis swung the ball to his hands. Where's he going to put his hands? And where is he going to supposed to put his hands? Behind his head? That's all you're supposed to play with defense with your hands up. As Porzingis to the free throw line, and he hits the first one. Boston back up by 1. Another free throw for Porzingis. Here's Porzingis. He misses. Ball don't line. The words of Chef Dan. Knicks trail by 1, 23-22. Under 3 minutes here. And here's Brunson. Brunson harassing. Brunson keeping the dribble alive. Brunson alley-oop to the Cookie Monster. Mitchell Robinson dunks it. I want to see more of that tonight. 24-23. We need more of that tonight. The pick and roll alley-oop. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Talk to them, Curly Goddess. Here's Tatum. Bounce pass here to Pritchard. Pritchard, extra pass to White. White's going to shoot the 3, and he got fouled. That's Brunson's first, but White will go to the free throw line for 3. Oh, yeah, he got him on the elbow. He hits the first free throw. It's 24, all even. This guy always calls some ridiculous fouls against the Knicks. The guy that looks like Jadakiss. Or Gucci. Not Jadakiss, like Gucci. He misses the free throw. Ball don't lie. Let's go. One more free throw coming up for White, trying to give the Celtics a 1-point lead. He hits it, 25-24. All right, 2:15 here. Has Brunson will bring the ball up. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson over Anunoby. Anunoby around the curl. Anunoby wants the high screen by Mitchell Robinson. Anunoby got in front of White. Anunoby drive, and OG nowhere, missed it. But right there, Towns up and under's good. So OG got blocked by the rim, but right there, Mitchell Robinson handed off to Towns, and Towns with the putback. Knicks back up by 1. Here's Tatum. I had a lot of size for the Knicks there. Here's Tatum now. Stops. Jumper. Oh, the soft touch. I was just bouncing, and it went in. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Brunson pull up. It's good. The floater is good, and Pritchard gave him a little bit of a shove. No call. 28-27. Back and forth these teams go. Brunson with 9 points. Here's Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Tatum's dancing with the basketball. Tatum is going to shoot over Towns, and that's good. That's what they want to do. They just want to chug threes. They don't want to really work on their offense. They want to move the ball around the perimeter and chug threes. Here's Brunson now. Here's OG. OG now eluding. OG's going to ask for the 3. That's no good. Deep rebound to Porzingis. And the Knicks got to make them work on defense. If you make them work on defense, those 3s aren't going to go in. As Tatum hits another one from deep. He's showing off. 33-28. Make them work on offense. Make them work, especially on the defensive end. That's why you have to run your offense. Make them work. Make them follow. Brunson again. Brunson. And that one's stolen by bad pass by Brunson. Pritchard is going to put up the 3. See, that's what they want to do, and he hits it. That's what they want to do. They want to chug 3 all day. 36, but they're hitting it. So if they're hitting it, they're going to keep chugging. But if they're tired on the if they're tired following and defending on the defensive end, they're not going to they're going to have heavy legs. Here's Towns. That's what there. Make them work. That's how you make them work. And again, no call. Towns don't get no call whatsoever. He came up short, but I want them to work that way. Make them move the ball. That's why they have to move the basketball as a team. Tatum steps, going to put another 3, and he got it. He's on fire. 39-28. So he went on a 9-0 run there. Tatum just shooting threes from everywhere, from half court. Listen, when the guy's shooting the ball from all the way so far out, and be honest with you, they're going in, and Celtics are going bananas for it. The fans are, but I'm gonna be honest with you, those are not the right in basketball. That's not the right shot for the team. That's not the right basketball team. That's not the right basketball play for the team. Yeah, you love it because they're going in. But if he misses 2 out of 3, you're talking something different. And yeah, I got to give him kudos. He's hitting them. But that's not the right basketball play. Nothing to be. There is a level of concern to a degree, yes, but not to be over critical because those are not the right basketball plays. But the Knicks have to continue to work on their offense. When I mean work on their offense, not just sit there and want to sit back and forth and chug threes with the Celtics. You have to move the basketball around and eventually make them use up at least 18 seconds of that 24-second shot clock before you make a shot, and make them work hard for that. Look at Zoolander. Look at the Fokker. Oh, hoo-ha! We got Buster. Is Buster in the building? Yeah, that's my guy. I love Buster. Buster Rhymes. Hoo-ha! I'm not gonna lie. On a Friday morning when I want to get my job done quick and get my job and go home quick, I'll throw a little Buster Rhymes, or nothing but Buster. He'll get you motivated. Him or DMX, but Buster's my guy, man. Rah rah, like a dungeon dragon. Hoo-ha! I feel good now that Buster's in the building. Nah, come on. Hey, Buster. Buster won me over when he went toe-to-toe with Michael Myers. He said, yo, Michael, trick or treat, man, effer. I said, I gotta respect Buster Rhymes. I gotta respect Buster Rhymes. That movie was horrible, yeah, but it was great at the same time. It was so horrible, it was great though, because he did some karate moves on him. Mira Cristina. Mira Cristina is a Knicks fan. Mira Cristina from Univision. All right, here we go. Pritchard to Tatum as Boston with the basketball. 39-28. Here's Tatum now. Tatum stops. Got hand by Towns. I'm gonna get my. You know what? I gotta get my orange towel. You know what? We haven't used it all playoff, but now it's time for the orange towel. Let's go. I forgot I got an orange towel. All right, here we go. Boston ball, 6 on the shot clock. Tatum to Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard has Mitchell Robinson on him. Steps, dancing, stops, step back, put up a 3. Good. Of course, that's what they want to do is chuck threes. Knicks got to just stay with them. Here's McBride. Back over to Bridges. Bridges got Cornette on him. Bridges now driving, stops. Bounce pass here to Towns. Towns double team. Towns up, and that is swatted away. Oh, goaltend. It's a goaltend. Let's go. He's grabbing his hamstring. Oh, come on, OG. Don't pull this now. Tatum. That's what hurt OG all the time. His health. And they're going to say whistle, a kickball. All right. He'll be in the inbounder. It's Holiday. Holiday would be the inbounder. Holiday to inbound the basketball. Pritchard gets the ball on the inbound. Pritchard. Bounce pass here to Tatum. Tatum back to the basket. Tatum now and swipe it away. And turnover. Here comes Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne puts up the three. That was a terrible shot, but Mitchell Robinson to Towns. Towns for another three. Step back, no good. Backs out. Mitchell Robinson comes up with that loose ball. The Cookie Monster. Here's McBride for a three. And it's good, finally. Three-pointer. Third opportunities for the Knicks. 33-39. But the Knicks hustle to get those offensive rebounds from the bigs. Anunoby coming back here. Maybe he had a little bit of a gas that got stuck in his leg. I don't know. 39-33. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard, Tatum. Tatum jab stepping. Tatum now spins. Tatum back in. Steps. Oh, he got away with that shoulder lean. But Towns with the rebound. Towns will bring the ball up. Towns again. Towns trying to go coast to coast. On the oop to Mitchell Robinson. No good. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound, though. Back over, and we get a foul. I hope OG is good. Yeah, I'm with you, Curly Goddess. I'm with you. You can hear the deuce on that replay. All right, the Knicks will inbound the ball here. Maybe a cramp. Maybe maybe they worked it out. Now here's McBride with the ball, guarded by Pritchard. Now baseline. Good cutoff there by Pritchard. Now McBride now, guarded by Horford. Shot clock at 4. Kicks it back out. Here's Cameron Payne in rhythm for 3. No good. Rebound Towns. Towns puts it buckets. Good. He had the shorter Pritchard and the Knicks, their size as OG now, getting some heat. Looks like a cramp, Vernon. You might be right. Give that man a banana. Here's Brown. Brown now. Stops. Foul. Or some potassium. But here is Jaylen Brown to the line. Brown to the line. He's back in the game with 2 fouls. And, rattles that one in. That one almost went rimmed out. So the Knicks down by 5. Another free throw coming up for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown is getting a little thin on the top there, on the dome. Hits the free throw. 35-41. Brunson taking a breather here. Here's McBride. Bridges. Here is Towns. Back to the basket on Horford. Now stepping in. Backing in on Horford. Backs in again. Spins. Off the glass. Counted and 1. Oh, they're going to say offensive foul. $41-35. Here's Holiday. Holiday poked away, but gets the ball back. Horford with the ball. Extra pass to Brown. Brown with the screen. Brown loses the ball. Good stumble there. Here's Horford. Going to put up a long 3, and that's good. 44-35. Here's Bridges. Bridges again. Bridges with the ball. Bridges. Heads hitch. And as Towns goes tumbling down. Misses. Pritchard has the ball. Pritchard in transition. Spins. Up layup. Got it. Damn. 46-35. Celtics back up by double figures. Here's McBride. McBride now back to gets the ball back. McBride gets the ball. McBride puts up a shot. No good. Rebound. And Towns has it. Towns gonna, and they're gonna say out of bounds. Knicks a little discombobulated. When do you think of bringing Brunson back in here? You know what? What the one guy, and that's a foul there by Mitch Robinson. Why doesn't the Knicks play a guy with championship experience and Larry Shamet? You got a guy on the roster who has championship with the Golden State Warriors. Why are we not giving him a couple minutes here against Pritchard defensively to be some kind of disruptor? Because McBride right now hasn't given us nothing since game. He hasn't been disappointed in his playoff run for Deuce. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard now going baseline. Pritchard loses the ball but gets it back. Shot clock at 4. Now underneath baseline. Up and under. No good. And Porzingis comes flying in. Not boxing out as Porzingis comes in. 48-35. And Celtics extending this lead. Man, this is not. I don't like what we're seeing here. All right, Knicks will bring the ball up. 7:46 here. Here is Cameron Payne. Payne has to give us something on offense, too. He hasn't hit any threes. He's going to chug another one straight ahead. He misses again. The crowd is grounding and grunting on the other end, and it should be New York ball. Now we need some subs. Get Cameron Payne off the floor for a moment. Bring in time. Yeah, I know you're upset that you got to hit those shots, young man. You got to hit those shots, Payne. Yeah, we got to have you hitting shots if you're going to be out there. And I would like to see Larry Shamet get some minutes. Larry Shamet was on a hot streak closing out the regular season. It's going to suck because we want Shamet to play, and then if he comes in cold, whose fault is it? It's not Larry Shamet's fault. It's freaking Tom Thibodeau for keeping him on the bench so long. It's by not recognizing you had a hot player going into the postseason. And I know it's tough you have to find as a head coach, you have to find ways of getting minutes for your players. I think that's what eludes and hurts Tom Thibodeau as a head coach, finding the right players and making the proper substitutions. And recognize when players don't have it that time. And there you go. You call her name and she's right in the front, guys. We have a timeout here. The bench has to come up big. I'm very surprised this bench. Yeah, this bench has been zero just right now. The last three games. Not having McBride had a good game one with 11 points, but I need McBride to get stronger. I don't know what it is. He hits the 3 ball, but I got to get him some easy buckets to the basket. And right now on defense, he's not becoming an impactful player on defense either. McBride is one thing that you hang your hat on, that he was a strong defender. He was a very good defender. Right now, his man Pritchard is just outplaying him, and that's his assignment. Hey, Joe Torre in the building. Wow, surprised he would be there. I mean, he lives in the city. I think he works for MLB offices. So he probably was in New York and in the offices. I thought he hated New York. No, he loves New York. He lives from New York. He's here. He works for Major League Baseball. Are you kidding me? That man will never buy a dinner in a restaurant ever again. People, I mean, that man's beloved. No, Torre's loved. Big task. Joe Torre is beloved. Oh my goodness. All right, the Knicks gotta cut the deficit with Tatum on the floor on the bench. Don't let the other players beat you. This is a chance to go on a run here. The next to close out the second quarter. We need the Knicks to close out strong in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. They came alive a little bit here. We need it. Here's Bridges again. Bridges driving, stops. Bridges again, up, good. He challenged Porzingis. Here's Holiday coming the other way. Brunson back in the game here. Holiday with the screen for the three. That's short. Rebound by Towns. Here's Bridges. Bridges now goes. Bridges. No good, but he gets his own rebound. Got it. All right. Good job that followed his shot there. 48-39. Knicks got to play some defense. Continue to play defense here. Stick with your man. Don't overcommit on the switches. Brown now. There's a switch now. Towns on Brown. Keep an eye on Horford. Brown drives. Brown blocked by. Good job by the Knicks. Brown Town. Now here comes Bridges. Euro. Lost it. Back over to Brunson. Extra pass to McBride. It's going to catch and shoot for three. It's good. Good ball movement for the Knicks. Timeout. Joe Masula. 48-42. The Knicks. That's it. That's what I talked about. The Knicks. Move the basketball, make them move and play on defense because their legs are not going to be crisp shooting the three balls if they're not playing or working hard on the defensive end. Good job, and McBride had to hit that three. If not, I think Tom Thibodeau is going to have to think of pulling him. If he would have missed that three ball there, Tom has to think about, McBride, I can't have him on the floor longer. So he just played himself for some more minutes. We got a timeout here. Timeout. When the Knicks run, they get open shots. Right. Here goes Randy from Section 8. He's got a speed challenge. You got it. They say you did, kid. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was a nice form. That was off. A little bit to the left, kid. Come on. Ah. 750 bucks, not bad. It pays for half of the ticket. The laundry day. They look like a pair of dirty socks. That was a good show, 30 Rock. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that one. I like that show. Oh, Mary J in the building too? Monet. Monet Tejada in the building. Look at Monet Tejada. Now you know that's from the show Power. All right, look at that group there. They're ready to party tonight, man. Let's go. Let's get that group on a Monday. pumping, man. Let's get them something to celebrate on a Monday. Come on, Knicks. We're trailing now 48-42, 6:21 here before halftime. Here's White with the ball. White will bring the basketball up. Tatum's still on the bench. Knicks got to capitalize with no Tatum. Oh, Tatum back out there. Excuse me. I didn't see it with myself covering him. There's White. Robinson helping him, and that's Brown. Another open look there as Towns fell asleep there. They were fortunate he missed that three. Here comes Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Towns with the basketball. Towns going up, and he challenged Porzingis, and he goes down. No call. 48-44. Holiday. White thought about the three. Now Tatum is going to put the three. Tatum looks and wide open. He hits it. So they hit 11 3-pointers here, and not even at halftime, 51-44. 18 points for Tatum. He's 4 of 6 from downtown. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson now to Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns driving baseline. Towns bump, and they're going to stay. Offensive foul again. He is frustrated because, that is he's just standing there all the time. I don't know what Towns. And again, what a bad sequence there for Karl Anthony Towns there. He let that three earlier, and then he lost Porzingis again. And now extra pass here. Now 3 ball. No good. But again, second opportunities. That's what hurts the Knicks. Here's White. Puts up and gets the venison of the foul call. Oh, Towns. You gave him a shot with your forearm. $51-44. The Knicks make a run, but Boston hits finds an open three, and the ball don't lie as White misses the free throw. This is the minutes Towns is coming to the bench. Why not put in Precious Achiuwa? I'm with you, Vernon. Vernon, this is where you should be smiling. You saw the big lineup bothering Boston with Towns and Mitchell Robinson. You have to get Achiuwa and Robinson on the floor. I understand you're playing 5-on-3, especially you can't shoot the ball, but then Hart's on the floor too. But good thing OG's back here. Here's Bridges. Bridges, hitch, shoots. No good. Good box out there. Robinson outstretched hands here. Try to get that rebound. Boston comes up with it. Porzingis drops. He's going to shoot the three. No good. Rebound Hart. 52-44. Knicks by 8 with the possession. Anunoby for 3. Make it 5. 3-pointer OG. Good to see as he came back from a little bit of a cramp issue. 52-47. They're going to need OG Anunoby here. Here's Holiday. Holiday stops. Holiday spins. Kicks out. Here's Tatum. Tatum. Extra swing to Holiday. Holiday now fakes the 3. Extra pass. Jaylen Brown rises for 3, and he hits it. The Knicks, again, open threes. Boston drives. Let them drive to the basket. You got to let them drive at this point. Stick with the 3-point shot. Stay with the defenders behind the arc. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson steps back. He's going to put a 3 himself. That's no good. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Here's Bridges for 3. And no good. Rebound by Brown. The Knicks couldn't capitalize on that second opportunity now. Here's Brown. Brown going strong. Brown up and under. No good. Porzingis with the tip. But it will not count because there was a foul before that. It's funny how the Celtics smaller players are going at the Knicks driving and they're getting the benefit of the call whistles. Towns drive to the basket. He can't get a call to save his life. He gets a free throw. 56-47. Knicks are down again by 9. Brunson kicks. Hart for 3. Can't hit it. And Richard Robinson got an offensive rebound and Porzingis with the foul. Yeah, because they finally call a freaking whistle. Hart with the basketball. Hart top of the key. Hart now with Anunoby. Anunoby now with the ball. Anunoby for 3. Mitchell Robinson with another offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. Back over to Brunson. Quick pass to Hart. Hart now spins. And that's blocked by Tatum. Boy, Boston is extremely physical with a lot of bumping. No calls whatsoever. There's a reaching foul right there on Brown. That was a good block, but that was a reaching foul underneath in his chest. No call there. Anunoby, Hart. Hands it off to Bridges, catch and shoot. And that's no good. Hart had, oh no, Brown comes up with it. Loose ball. Tatum. Good job by, that's just be a foul. He grabbed. Yeah, he grabbed Brunson. They'll be getting all the calls. 56-47. Knicks with the ball here. 2:40. We got to finish up these 2 minutes strong, man. We got to go on a run. Let's go, guys. Brunson. And there's a whistle on the floor. There you go. Here's Precious Achua for Achua's going to come in. You got to go with Achua over Mitchell Robinson is playing his butt off with the offensive rebounding. He's more alive on the glass for Mitchell Robinson. All right, here we go. They're going to inbound the ball over to Achua, back over to Brunson. Brunson now. Hart. Back over Anunoby. Anunoby now driving. Anunoby stops. Over to Achua. Achua. No good off the bench. Cold. Misses that one. That was a nice look. But Achua off the bench. Here's Tatum. Tatum now. Tatum spins. Tatum. Achua with him. That's the defense we want. But you can't let Porzingis come in like that. We finally get someone to defend. But then they come in with the offensive rebound for the tip in. 58-47. Brunson, floater, no good. Holiday now. Holiday stops. Holiday slipping. And White, the ball still loose. White again. White driving. And they're going to get a foul. Ah, come on, gentlemen. Look at the grab. Look at the grab on OG's wrist. Look at the grab on OG's wrist. Knicks are running in the mud. White hits the first free throw. Mitchell Robinson coming back in. Damn, Mitchell. One thing I want to say, Achua could defend. I don't know, make you want to keep Tatum from shooting 35, 40 feet away. Leave Achua out there to play some defense for some minutes on him. Wear him down. Oh. What sucks is Achua defended Tatum so well. It goes to nothing because Porzingis got the tip in. Oh, granted, he grabbed OG's wrist, but still, it doesn't. He defended him well there. And I understand why you want to pitch Robinson here because you can't hack him, Mitch. But honest with you, I would go with Chua and Mitchell Robinson and Sib Hart and have him come back in the second half for Hart. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks. Bridges. Bridges driving. Brunson pulls up the shot and he go to the line. That's Holiday's second foul. I don't know. Right now they're ahead. Right now, Jack. That's why you play 48 minutes to see. Oh, good. Thanks for watching Raw with the guys over there. That guys. Hits the first free throw. 60-48. Stop making sense. Hello. Salute to you. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube channel, man. How are you, friend? No, I don't put guests on my watch alongs when it comes to the basketball games, Jack. At the end of the game, I ask people to come up. It's not like the wrestling. Knicks are in the mud. Stop making sense in the YouTube channel. And he hits both free throws. 60-49. Every time the Knicks go on a run, Boston asks that. I'm blessed as well. I appreciate that you're here with us. Appreciate you joining us on the YouTube channel. Greatly appreciated. We're also on the playback. If you want to see the game with us too, we invite you to the playback as well. And that's a goaltend on Mitchell Robinson. But you're more than welcome on the YouTube channel as well. But we have a full chat brigade on the playback as well. My thoughts on flag on the draft. I think the Mavericks got a gift, kind of a little bit of setup. Although I think they're going to trade it for Giannis. I think the trap made a good point. When you have a lot of win now players, you go get Giannis and you trade Cooper flag to the rebuilding Bucks. There's nice job there as they kick it out of Hart. Hart now. Bounce pass here. Bridges underneath. Mitchell Robinson cannot handle the basketball. Turn the ball over. See, that's the only thing Mitchell Robinson doesn't give you. You can't give him an offense. I thought it kind of seems like it was a little bit fixed because Tatum long three and that's an air ball. That's what you do. You make him work on offense, on defense. So when his legs he can't rise for those long threes. That's tired legs right there. Tatum with the air ball, yeah. Because you got to make him defend you have to make him defend. Tire his legs out. If you're up there chugging threes and you're not making the defense on the Celtics work, they're gonna hit their threes in rhythm because you have to make them work. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson falls and there's a trip on Horford. Brunson hits the first free throw. 6250. If you're in our playback app and you're sticking around and want to see the game with us, I believe I have one more or two more passes. Let me know. Hook you up with a pass. If you're visiting us on the playback, let me know. You get to see the game with us and not just the call, as Brunson hits both free throws. 62-51. So the Knicks down by 9. So it's under single digits unless if Boston hits a shot here. Here's Brown. Brown stops. Thought about the three, puts up the shot. No good. And we will go to the halftime. Brown thought he was fouled there as 62-51. But here's this. The Knicks are only down by 9. But Boston had to hit over 11 threes just to have a 9-point lead if you're the Knicks. So you had it. So you want a silver lining, or Boston had to shoot a lot of threes to get where they are. I like this start better. We defend better, though. Yes, Curly Artist. I agree with you on that. So we're down by 9, but here's the one thing. Every time the Knicks make a run and they cut this where they're going to take momentum, Boston always comes up with a 3-ball, especially on a missed shot, and they get the offensive rebound. They always find the open man on the also offensive rebound. You have to make a better conscious effort to rebound the basketball. And Brunson does need help, D-Ross. But you know what? I'm going to take a quick halftime break to refill, stretch the legs, all that good stuff. I'll be right back. Don't enjoy dirty laundry, I guess. So we'll be right back. So we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. YouTube, definitely. Hesitant Brown. Stop making sense. Says Hesitant Brown. Brown out, Mr. Stop making sense. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a quick halftime break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, back from the halftime. So who won that? That must have been somebody who won a bet or an auction on the Garden of Dreams, or that's one of James Dolan's gifts to a bar mitzvah for those kids. Because my God, I mean the halftime act that they, ooh, who those the laundry day. Oh boy. Dad says Cat is disappointing, especially since we traded our toughness to the team. We miss Julius bully ball. Yes and no, Des. But Carl Anthony Towns fit a bit to play center, where Julius would have been an undersized center. I don't think we win 50 plus games with Randall with this team constructed. Do I miss Julius Randle? Yes, especially when he gives you a triple double from Minnesota. But he's playing alongside Rudy Gobert, where he's playing his natural position. If he would have stood on the Knicks the way it's constructed, Des, he would have been asked to play the 5. And I don't think he would have. I think he would have been bitching, complaining. I don't think he would have the season he had in Minnesota and his natural position. And I think, I don't think the Knicks will have more issues than we wouldn't be as far as we got. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to be an apologist for Cat. I think he's having an underwhelming second round series with the foul trouble and issues, but it's just 2 games. That now you know what, he could come alive in that second. Show me that you're an all-star, an NBA starting all-star. Go out there and make a statement in the third quarter, because you have the ultimate clutch closer. Make it where Brunson doesn't have to expend the energy in the third quarter, where he could go and be Mr. Clutch in the fourth. And we need Karl Anthony Towns to come up big in the third. We need a Towns on an OB brigade, and I could take and I'll roll my dice with a Brunson Mikal Bridges closing out the fourth quarter with heart. I'll keep it close enough, or dare I say with the lead, and I could trust my 3 Villanova Wildcats to bring me home in Game 4. If I was in a perfect world, which is not, but in a perfect world, that's what I want. I want the Knicks. I want Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson force in the third quarter, any combination, the rebounding, whatever. And I need my 3 Villanova Wildcats to close out the game, to take over the fourth quarter. Wait, Brunson, the ultimate clutch player, Hart with his tenacity, defense, loose ball. And Bridges just being Johnny on the spot, right place at the right time, connection. I sign up for that right now. We got a couple more minutes. They're showing the highlights. No, that's old highlights. That's the line right. Getting blocked by Mobley, who's the most. Talk about Cavaliers must be so frustrated. You're so awesome throughout the regular season, and then you're on the brink. Play D on the threes. I'm with you. This is what, if I'm the Knicks, I'm having my perimeter defense, or guys on top. If they want to drive, but here's the issue though. Celtics, when they drive, they'll drive when Towns is on the floor rather than Richard Robinson. But that's why I think the team tends to overcommit on defense. Following and leave and staying behind, because the Towns' inability to defend on the perimeter. That's the one thing I think hurting them a little bit. That's why the threes are going up. But if they stay with that blueprint, in game 2 and 3, they should be. They got to go back to that blueprint. So we're almost ready to kick off here the second half. Let's get a little noise in. All right, I'm back. Let's go. All right, we're ready to start the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. You saw Hofford just got away with a moving screen right there. You're not supposed to move and move. All right, we're about to start the third quarter. Let's go. Let's go, Nick Nation. I wish I could lower this more, man. All right, let's go. Knicks trail, but here we go. We're about to start. Let's get it on. Boston will bring the basketball up. They're going to go from right to left as they change courts here. Brown, guarded by Hart. Brown now. Thought White puts up the three. No good. Rebound, extra opportunities here. Here's Brown, Jaylen Brown, Your layup is good. That's killing the Knicks. When they shoot it, they freaking don't get the offense rebound. Appreciate you, Gregory. Thank you. Thank you, Francisco. Knicks down by 30. 30 seconds by, no, bite my tongue. And I didn't have a drink. Look at that. I'm only calling this crazy now. Here's Bridges. Up and under's good. That was 30 seconds. That's what I meant. 45 seconds gone by. Oh my God, 64-53. I blundered that one. Here's Tatum. Brown. 1 minute gone by. Brown on Towns. Blows by him. Anunoby follows him. Blocked by the wings. Here comes Brunson. He's going to wait for his teammates. Brunson now attacking. He's going to pull back. Hart, Towns, baseline. Putting it on. Puts it up. Counted and one. Chance for a three-point play. Karl-Anthony Towns gets a call finally. 64-55. He got tripped by White. Let's see where the foul was. Okay, Holiday. All right. Towns looking to complete the three-point play. And he does. So it's 64-56, 90 seconds. Here's Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum bounce pass here to Holiday. Holiday, good execution of the offense on a cut and good bounce pass there. A given assist to Tatum. 66-56. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the screen. Brunson guarded by Brown. Jalen Brunson working over here to Anunoby baseline. And that's touched by Horford. Knicks will have it 7 on the shot clock. He was trying to find Hart in the corner. Brunson looking Brunson to Towns. Towns with the dunk. Beautiful backdoor cut there. And we're going to need more of that. We're going to need more ball movement. We're going to need some motions, some cutting action. Let's go. 66-58. Defense, 7-8 Madison Square Garden. Now here's Tatum with the ball. We had a hot first half. Tatum looking to stay hot. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum stops, puts up the three, and he got it. He continues hot. Every time the Knicks take momentum, they give up a three with Tatum curling with no one around him. 69-58. Here's Brunson. Pull up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Horford. He thought he was fouled, but no call. Here comes White. White thought about the three, and Hart stole it from him. Hart gets the ball. Hart will give it a good steal. Towns stolen in by Tatum. Now Tatum with the ball. Tatum kicks it to White. What's he going to do? Shoot another three. That's good. This happens so much to this team. Once they take momentum, they just give it right back to the Boston Celtics with the three ball. And that's all Boston wants to do. Whenever they have an opportunity to take momentum, they shoot up and they chug threes. Vernon says championship basketball. You're probably right. We got a timeout. Timeout on the court. In the playoffs. It's pretty well. I got it right. It's pretty well. Okay. One. Yep. No. No, that's wrong. Was it? I got it wrong. No, this is only game 4. The series is 2-1 in the favor of the Knicks, Jack. In the best of 7. Knicks trying to go up 3-1, and Boston's trying to tie the series. So that's what this game is at stake. Is Bad Bunny there again? Oh yeah, he is there again. Made a meta world peace. Raymond Felton, yeah. Vernon says we got them where we got them where we want them. I think so. Let's go. Look at Julius Randle. His first career playoff triple-double. All right, here we go. White. Oh, no. I thought that was the game coming back. Caught me on the replay. All right, here's Brunson bringing the ball up. All right, Knicks got to go on a run here. Brunson with the ball. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson steps. Now he's going to put up the three. That's good. Three-pointer, Jalen Brunson. 61-72. Much needed three by the Knicks. Brown, Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum picks up his dribble, guarded by Towns. Now Brunson with him. Shot clock at 9. Brunson on Tatum. Now he wants to switch. Now it's White. White now driving. White pull up jumper. No good. Rebound Towns. That's what the Knicks got to do. Keep him in front. Here's Brunson again. Brunson stops. Brunson up and under. It's good. Jalen Brunson. He got hit. That should have been a foul there. 72-63. 9-point Celtic lead. Stay with your defense. Don't overcommit on the switch. Here's Tatum. Now guarded by Towns. Towns on Tatum. Put the hand up, bro. Puts it up. And misses. Keeps him Hart now. Here's Hart. Hart now. A lot of bumping there. No call. Brunson for three. And that's a foul on ooh. They're going to review it because, of course, he did not let him land properly. So they're going to look to see if that's a foul, a flagrant as well. 3 free throws coming up for the captain. And here's Scott Foster. All right, so the officials are having a conversation here. Let's see what the call is. Here's Scott Foster. It is a flagrant foul penalty. Yeah, he's closing his eyes there too. Yeah, that hair dye, right? Man. All right, Brunson to the line. Got one. That one rolled in. Here's the second one. One more free throw coming up. He goes 2 out of 3. Man, we need it. We need every point possible. All right, Knicks will have the ball. Here's Bridges. Braces baseline. Bridges keeping the ball. Bridges backing in on Bridges. Jumper. Got it. All right. So the Knicks made a nice 4-point swing there. 72-67. That would have been a 5-point. But we'll take what we get right now. White. White now. Bounce pass here to Horford. Horford top of the key. Towns. Here's White. Hesitant. Puts a 3. Got it. They left him open again. Stay with your man. 67-75. Bridges. Brunson. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops. Brunson pulls underneath to Hart. Hart over to Bridges. Bridges rises for three. That was almost good. Hart gets the rebound. And that one's stolen by Tatum. Tatum racing. Tatum. And that's the kind of play the Knicks always freaking hurts the Knicks. Back to 10. They get a great offensive play, and then they just store it away, and then Boston just makes those big plays. 67-77. Brunson again. Brunson, layup is good. 69-77. Let's go, fellas. Down. We're down by 8. Brown kicks it to Holiday now. Holiday with the ball. Holiday backing in. Holiday pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Towns. We'll give this to Hart. Hart now spins. Hart keeps the ball. Here's Towns with the ball. Towns going strong. Towns going up. Towns gets the layup. It's good. Timeout by the Celtics. So the Knicks down by 6, 77-71. Under 6 minutes, 5:58. Timeout Boston as the Garden comes alive. God, look at the work by Brunson, though. Brunson, man, with the finger roll. I thought he switched hands. No, he went with the right, the left hand with the right finger roll. Beautiful. So the Knicks down by 6, timeout Boston. You have to defend the 3-point shot here. Stay with your man. Do not overcommit with the passing with the Celtics. All right, so we got timeout. Oh, damn, he hit all 4 shots. He's gonna shoot Larry Pigeon. Rye Bread. What's going on, Rye Bread? Oh, wah, wah, wah. Wow, $1,000. All right, so he paid $200 for a ticket. Not bad. For a playoff ticket. All right, we got a timeout. Wait for Boston. Timeout for Boston. Timeout. Timeout. All right. Nah, I'm just hate playing catch up. It's like being in a car, but you can't drive the car. I got you. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Rye Bread. I know exactly what you mean. I mean, like, I would love to be up. I would love to be the team always hitting the shots and staying with the lead. But it's something about when you play a little bit from behind, when you don't have a big margin of deficit, you tend to focus more. Here we go. But they trail here. 17 points for Karl Towns on 10 rebounds. So he has a double-double. But the Boston Celtics with the ball up 6 as White with the ball. Knicks playing a little more defense here. Bounce pass to Porzingis now. Porzingis with the basketball. Over here to White. Back over to Tatum. Tatum. Bridges guarding him now. Shot clock at 6. Tatum now pushing with that elbow. Spins. Jumper. Got it. It's great when you pull extension with your arm. 79-71. Bridges. Anunoby. That's a quiet game. We'll love him to erupt a little bit here. Here's Brunson. Thought about the 3. Sidestep. Puts up the 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 79, 79, 74. 5-minute mark. Just above 5-minute mark. Garden coming alive with the defense. Listen to the roar. Here's Brown. Brown again driving. Brown going strong to the basket. 81, 74. I'm not bothered with that. Trust me, guys. I'm not bothered with him driving to the basket. But someone's going to need to knock him on his ass. Here's Brunson. Hart now driving. Hart stops. Has Porzingis on him. Now Brunson rises up for 3. No good. Rebound by Tatum. 7-point Celtic lead now. Tatum to Porzingis. Porzingis back over, stolen by Bridges. Bridges gets in the passing lane. Turn around, Bridges. Bridges on the 9. And last touch by Boston. Knicks will have it. And Pritchard all over him there. Knicks would inbound the ball. Let's go Knicks chant. Towns, catch and shoot. Let's go from the elbow. 76-81. This is where Cat is coming alive. Let's go. 9 of those 19 points here in the third. As Tatum now. Tatum. And they're going to be a foul as Porzingis on Anunoby. Anunoby fighting over and knocking Porzingis down. They also got to see when the screeners are moving. They inbound the ball to Tatum. Tatum to White. White with the ball. They got to play some defense. White, top of the key. Tatum thought about it. Driving. Tatum stops. Long way jumper. He's feeling it. That was a tough shot. You know what? I'll have him take those shots any day than those threes. Here's Mighty Mouse. Up and under. Anunoby for 3. No good. Rebound on it. Town. Brunson back up. Got it. Jalen Brunson. 83-78. Tatum with the ball. Tatum. Towns guarding him. Tatum getting away with the damn elbow again. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Anunoby. Here's Hart. Hart again strong. Hart. And that's a foul. And Hart feeling it. The crowd coming alive. Let's go. Now you have to hit your free throws, guys. You have to hit your free throws. Josh the Hitman Hart to the free throw line. And he misses the first one. Gentlemen, let's go, please. He hits the free throw. 1 of 2, 83-79. 3-11 here. Here's White. Tatum. Tatum back to the basket now. Shot clock at 10. Boston, Pritchard. Shot clock at 9. Tries to find Porzingis. Try to feature Porzingis. Porzingis spins. Turnaround. No good. Rebound by Towns. Here's Brunson. Here's Bridges. Bridges. 3. No good. Rebound, Anunoby tracks it down. Anunoby driving baseline. And there's a cut. Brunson thought about the three. Brunson now driving. Brunson now stops. Brunson back in. Turn around. Jumper. It's good. 81-83. It's a 2-point deficit. Timeout on the floor. Boston Celtics. 2:34 left in the third quarter. The Knicks only down by 2. And the Garden continues to roar. Let's go. Let me go to the YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I'm only here so involved here. Can someone can't come with a good analogy? Laugh out loud. No, you're good, right, Brett? Let's go. Let's go. Garden is alive. Let's go. Here's our chance. Let's effing go. Let's go, right, Brett? I hear you. I hear you. All right, here we go. White with the basketball. Shot clock. Shoots up the three. Straight ahead. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Loose ball foul against OG. Oh, no, it's on Hart. What's going on here? What are you not allowed? I thought you were allowed to. Tatum, 3, misses. Get the rebound. Brunson, let's go. Jalen with the ball. Jalen with the basketball. Brunson's gonna reset here. Looking to move the ball. Brunson puts up the 3. No good. Rebound. Bridges had it. Last touch, and it would be Boston ball. Boston Knicks was trying to take the lead here. Under 2 minutes, 1:55 as Boston will bring the basketball up. Tatum will bring the ball up. Tatum not in a hurry here. That benefits the Knicks. They don't get it. They don't get to move the ball extra passes. Then they have to the shot clock grinding down. Here's Tatum. Tatum stops, puts up the 3. That's tired legs, guys. What I told you. But he get the offensive rebound. White in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Bridges. Make them play defense. Make them play energy. High energy now. Let's go. High offense. Towns. And there's a foul. It's good! Oh, they don't count it. No continuation. Here's Brunson. Brunson now with the ball. Brunson stops. Brunson driving. Brunson with the ball. Back in. Spins. Jumper. It's good! We're tied at 83. The captain. 1 minute ago. Here's Tatum. Tatum driving. Tatum falls. Trip. Tatum is gassed. Tatum is tired. Tatum exhausted. What's going on, Nate? But he's also gassed. He is. Oh, he stepped on the foot. Ooh. Hits the first free throw, 84-83. He rattles the second one. Knicks down by 2, 85-83. A 1 minute left. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson, high screen. Brunson has Cornette. Drives up and under. Misses that one. Tip. No good. Rebound. Fight for the loose ball. Boston comes up with a rebound. And they're going to say, traveling. It'll be the Knicks ball. So the Knicks surrounded him, and they corralled him, and he just traveled. Holiday will come in with 41.2 seconds. Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson kicks. Anunoby wide open for 3. Let's go! 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. As the British Bulldog knocks it down from downtown. The Knicks back up by 1. First lead since 28-27. Let's go. Garden coming alive here. 20 seconds here. Here's Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Tatum steps back. Long 3. And he misses. Rebound. Fight for the loose ball. And Bridges gets it to Hart. Knicks could try to push. Here comes the hitman. Here's Strong. Hart driving to the basket. It's good. The best there is, the best there was, the best there will be. Attacking the basket. Gosh, the hitman Hart. Here's the last play. Puts it up. And at the buzzer, no good. At the end of the third quarter, the Knicks come alive and take the lead. 88-85 as we head into the fourth quarter of game number 4. Let's go, Knicks. Yes. Oh, let's go, Antonio. Let's go. Let's go, Chad. Hit that like. Let's go. 12 minutes to go, fellas. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. Vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. In old New York, if I can, wanna wake up in a city that's asleep and die by play number 1, top of the list, king of the hill, A1, number 1. These little Tom blues. Let's go. As they doing the karaoke. Great quarter. Stop making sense. Yes, it was a great quarter. Third quarter, it was electric. It got us buzzing. You know what I like about it, though? They closed it out strong. They closed out the third quarter strong. They weren't with the lead hanging on. No, they went and they attacked. They finished off strong with an attack, with a punch in the mouth. Now, keep that enthusiasm, keep that energy, keep that fight here for the next 12 minutes. Break their spirits. Let's go. All right, fourth quarter time, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter time. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. Please do hit that like button. Let's go. If you have not subscribed here on the playback, please come and subscribe to our channel. Mira, Cari B. Mira, Cari. Let's go. Let's go. There you go, Durnan Juicy. Great quarter mentally. Yes, indeed. It was. It was a good mentally quarter because now the shots are going to get tighter for Boston. They're down 2-1. The Knicks crowd is alive. The team is alive. Let's see. Here we go. McBride with the basketball. There's the 12-minute journey now. McBride, Bridges now. Bridges top of the key now. Bridges with the basketball. Bridges now driving. Bridges stops. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Cal Bridges here hits 90-85. 5-point Knick lead. But Boston, here's White with the ball. Defense scaring Eddie Madison Garden. The front rows are on their feet. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard over here to Brown. Brown stops. Brown hesitates. Brown now nowhere to go. Bounce past to Pritchard. Pritchard with the basketball. Spins. Pritchard keeping his dribble alive. Pritchard underneath. Pritchard nowhere to go. And that's off the – and that is 3.2 here. Did they call a foul or was it a travel? They call a bailout foul. You can't even hear it with the whistles. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. A little dry humping there. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he was piggybacking. He was trying to ride him like a donkey. Cinco de Mayo was that was last week, pal. Oh, he's going to the free throw line? They awarded him free throws. All right, Pritchard to the line. He hits the first one. Dez. And he hits a pair of free throws. 90-87. Knicks up by 3. Drive, Knicks. That's all we got to say. Here's McBride. McBride now. Bridges. Bridges gets a screen. Bridges now driving. Bridges going strong. Bridges has his shot. It's good. Mikal Bridges back-to-back shots here. 4 points for Bridges here in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. Here's White. White now. White stops. White's with the basketball. Kicks it back out to Jaylen Brown. Brown now driving. Brown going up. Finger roll. Got it. All right, here is McBride. Miles McBride. Here's Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges one-on-one on Cornette. Now White with the double team. Now here's Hart. Hart underneath. Hart, full away jumper. No good. Mitchell Robinson had a hand on it, but Pritchard has it. Here's Brown. Brown loses the ball. Last touch. A blocking foul. Come on. I think Thibodeau's going to challenge that. How is that a blocking? He's been stationed there. That's an offensive foul. Here's a big challenge. How is that a blocking? That's an offensive foul. He was stationed. We'll see. Here's the first call. It's a challenge. Yeah, Curly Goddess, it's a challenge. All right, this is a big challenge here. He's stationed there, and now he got hit. How is that a blocking? All right, we're waiting for the coach's challenge. We're waiting for the coach's challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow, that's a bad call. Wow. He was stationed there. What? Wow. That was a terrible call. One, yeah, he's because he what? He didn't even. Oh my god, that was a bad call. Ooh, that was a bad call. That's a terrible call. All right, Boston gets a big break here. 89-92. Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard back and stolen by Anunoby. And there should be a foul. That's a clear path. That's also a clear path foul. OG was going for the dunk. Right there, he held him. He could have got the ball and got for the dunk. That's a clear path. Who gives a shit? He would have got the ball. They didn't have possession. He was going to go get the ball and dunk it. You can't assume. Ooh, another bad call. That's a foul, but it should have been a clear path. Here's Bridges underneath. Bridges with the ball. Bridges. Towns with the ball. Towns pounding. Towns puts it up. It's good. Carl Anthony Towns. 94-89. Knicks back by 5. Here's White. Back over to Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the basketball. Tatum working. Tatum stops. Tatum again. Tatum nowhere to go. Tatum step back. Tatum working. Tatum again driving. Tatum up and under flip. And he gets the beautiful bounce there. 94-91. He just got that bounce there off the off stretch. He had to work hard for that bucket. Here's Bridges. Bridges again driving. Towns going to put up a three. That's off. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Here's McBride. McBride rises for three. That's no good. Rebound by Horford. I would have liked a better look, but let's go. Tatum now. Porzingis put three. That's no good. Deep rebound. Oh, McBride just lets that White get that ball. Porzingis going up and under. And they bail him out with a foul. Why do they wait to see where the hell the ball is to call the foul? Hits the first free throw, 94-92, 2-point Knick lead. Porzingis hits the free throw. Knicks by 1, 94-93. Plenty of time here, under 9 minutes. Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson with the basketball. There's a double team. He has Porzingis. Here's the big, or both bigs. Here's Bridges eluding. Bridges, jumper. Bridges continues the hot shooting. 96-93. 19 points for Bridges. Here's Tatum. Tatum is going to put up a three, and he got it. So I guess his wrist isn't hurting him. 96 all. 36 points for Tatum. Here's Brunson. Brunson now guarded by Holiday now. A lot of checking here, not calls here. Now Towns thought about the three. Now Towns stops. On the YouTube, Mitchell Robinson, beautiful feed. Mitchell Robinson grabs it there. Let's go. Knicks back up by 2. Here's Horford thought about the three. Now they're thinking about taking threes now, the team. Here's Tatum. Tatum got away with a push. Ah, come on, Reds. He got away with a freaking push right in front of you guys. And there's a call finally. Come on, man. Come on. Horford's second foul on the loose ball foul, but damn, Tatum got away with a major push. All right, next ball. .735 mark here. Brunson with the ball. Knicks up by 2 with the possession. Here's Jalen working. Jalen again puts up the shot. No good. Rebound by Tatum. Here's Horford. Back to Tatum. Tatum now steps. Puts up a three. That's good. .99-98. Brunson. Bridges. Gets a screen. Mikal Bridges. Bridges driving. Miguel puts up the shot. Bridges. Another one. Back up the Knicks. 199. Here's White. Tatum with the ball. Tatum to Porzingis. Porzingis drive. Porzingis, wild one, cannot get the call. Rebound by the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Brunson's going to wait for his teammates. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby now driving. Anunoby going strong. Anunoby off the glass. It's good. That should have been a three-point play. Timeout by the Celtics. No call on the three-point play. He's driving to the basket, getting bumped. But either way, 102-99. Timeout on the floor. Boston Celtics with 6:32 lead in the fourth quarter of game number 4. Oh, there she goes. You say her name and she appears right in the front row. Check the pressure. Check the pressure. Yeah. Let's close this out. We're not getting the call, no calls, and we're the home team. League has to view this and change this. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Tony. Hey, Victor Cruz, cousin Cruz in the building. I mean, not Rick Pitino. I mean, Willie Randolph. Oh, one of my favorite Yankees. Adam Fox, former Ranger, great. The Fox man. I have no idea who they are, but okay. Tim Thomas, Gerald Wilkins, Jerome Williams. I remember Jerome Williams. Uh-huh. Stephon Marbury. Larry Johnson, Charles Freeworld, the 99 Nick Templer, King Bernard King in the building. Let's go. Nick Royalty in the house. Roy Sparrow. I don't remember him, Vernon, to be honest with you. I don't know why I can't remember him. Ah, Jerome, once Nick always like, yeah. The SNL chicks. You're probably right. I haven't watched SNL in about 8 years, Des. And I know that they are from the SNL. When you now that you mentioned, I've seen them there, but I haven't watched it in a long time. Usually there's MMA going on. Usually I used to watch it. Me and my wife used to love watch SNL, but I don't know. Like things change. And ever since the channel, ever since I have the like 4 or 5 years, I haven't watched SNL. 102.99. Boston will bring the ball up. Here's a drive, kick back out to Horford. Horford now over to White. White with the ball. White with the screen. White. Tatum wants it. Tatum gets the ball. Tatum on Anunoby. Tatum drives. Tatum stops. Pounding the ball. Spins. Stops. Up and under. Counting and one, and he gets a bailout whistle by Scott Foster. I mean, we're not getting any calls, and the Celtics are getting these whistles, keeping it close, and has a chance to tie the game here. He lost the ball. It wasn't that he got fouled, and Thibodeau can't challenge it. He lost the ball. Oh, he got hip checked there. He got hip checked there though, and we're tied at 102. Halfway, almost right above halfway. Here's Brunson, all even at 102. Here we go, 6-minute mark here. Brunson with the ball. Brunson's drives. Brunson stops. Back over here to Anunoby. Anunoby now. Shot clock at it. Anunoby with the basketball. Steps. Puts up the three. It's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby as the British Bulldog hits it from downtown. 105, 102. Defense serenades Madison Square Garden. Let's go. Ask Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the basketball. Guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Now on a switch by Brunson. Tatum on Brunson, shot clock at 10. Tatum dancing. Tatum now stops. Tatum pounding. Tatum loses the ball. Spins. Over to Holiday. Holiday shot clock at 4. Holiday drives. Holiday stops. Holiday bumps, and he gets it. He was hunting for a foul, and he just got in front of Mitchell Robinson, 104-105. He had better positioning there, and I'm glad Mitchell Robinson didn't overcommit. Here's Brunson. Knicks by 1. Brunson again with the ball. Brunson driving. Brunson stretches hands off the glass. It's good. 107-104. Jalen Brunson. 5 minutes, under 5 minutes in the game. 107-104, back and forth. Here we go. Here's Tatum. Tatum now. Tatum driving. Tatum stops. Pull up jumper. No good. And we get a whistle by, what's the whistle? There's a foul on the floor. And it will Porzingis to the line. Seven points for Porzingis, 4 rebounds, 3 offensive. So Porzingis to the line. Ball don't lie. He misses the first. 107-104 in the words of Chef Dan. Another free throw coming up for Porzingis. Can the crowd get in his head? Ball don't lie because he misses both free throws, and Anunoby with the rebound. All right, here we go. The crowd on their feet. 4:40 mark here. Brunson with the ball. Brunson straight dribbling. Brunson driving. Brunson up and under. And there was some contact. No call there. Scott Coster ate the whistle. Here comes the Celtics the other way. Man, we can't get a call in our home court. White for 3. No good. Rebound. Rodney Bell Bridges. Here we'll give it to Brunson. 4:20 mark here. Now here's Brunson now. Brunson has Horford on him. Now White wants to come in a little bit of a double team. Shot clock to 7. Here's Brunson. Brunson step back. Brunson working. Brunson burner up. It's good. 109-104 under 4 minutes. 35 points for Jalen Brunson. But here is Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Puts up a long 3. That's no good. Deep rebound. Gets it by Bridges. Bridges gets the rebound. Gives it to Brunson now. Here comes the next 3:40 mark. Brunson with the ball. Now Holiday tries to get the ball. Brunson gets it back. Shot clock at 14. Slow it down. Brunson calling a play now. Plenty of time here. Brunson wants to get to screen. Brunson has Porzingis on him one-on-one. Brunson now dribbling. Bounce pass here to Bridges. Bridges now driving. Bridges stops. Bridges pulls up jumper. It's good as the shot clock expires. 111-104. 3:21 left in the game. Timeout Boston. Timeout Boston. 111-104. 3:21 left in the game. Plenty of time. You still got to play your defense, Knicks. But let's go. As the crowd is going bananas, pay the Bridges. Light them up, Mikal. First talk to them, chance for Bridges. Let's go. We got to let Mikal run the offense a lot more. Does a great job. Yes. Let's go. All right. We got another timeout here. That's good for the Knicks because they get to rest here with 111-104 with double timeouts here. Love it. I believe it's a television timeout. I'm not too sure if it is or not, but I know it's a timeout. Unless if the Knicks took a timeout as well. Oof. Why are we paused here? Why? Come on, get back. Who cares about Rudy Gobert? Stay here with us. Stay here with us. All right, we're coming back from this timeout. We need defense, fellas. Yes, indeed, defense. Right there, that was a foul right there on White. No call. All right, Boston will bring the ball up here. 3:15, 111, 104. Tatum. Tatum back to the basket. Tatum looking, trying to get Holiday. No, here is Brown. Brown taken away by Anunoby. Anunoby with the dunk. Here we go. He flushes it down with the OG guarantee. 113 to 104. Knicks defense turning it up under 3 minutes. And Tatum is crowding in pain. Tatum is in pain. Tatum is in pain on the floor. Ay, 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 ay. And Celtics call their final timeout. And right now, you see the defeated look on the Celtics' face. With Tatum riding in pain, the team looks defeated. He might be done for the postseason. And it kind of sucks. I want him on the court. I don't want, Boston fans, we're not, at least from this channel, we're not wishing any will, or we're not taking any pleasure on seeing Tatum hurt. No, no, no. I want to make that clear. We're not getting any pleasure or any satisfaction in seeing him hurt. We want to beat him on the court. We want to beat him on the court. We want him to be there but I hope he's okay. I hope it's a temporary pain of exhaustion. I hope it's exhaustion, and that's all. Be honest with you. He turned his ankle on that play. He's riding in some pain. He was rolling around. He was rolling around like Pinky on the floor there from Friday. From Friday. When Pinky gets all excited, he was rolling around on the floor from Friday. Yeah. Let's see. It was a non-contact play too, because let's see. Oh, he's out. He hurt himself. Yeah, Curly Goddess. It wasn't that the Knicks did anything or landed on him or landed him funny. He hurt him. He hurt himself. All right, here we go. Boston's ball. No more timeouts for Boston. Under 3 minutes. Here's Brown. Brown's going to put up and shoot the three. No good. Rebound. Rebound by Bridges. Knicks could take as much time on the clock here they want, but got to get him over the timeline. Here's McBride. Bridges. And here is Brunson. Remember, they have no more timeouts the Celtics do. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Step back for three. And it's good! Three-pointer, Jalen Brunson! 116 to 104. Here's Brown. Brown, step back. Going to answer the three. He can't answer it. Pritchard had it. Last touch, and whose ball? It'll be Knicks ball. Let's go. Two minutes, 116 to 104. Knicks up. Knicks going to eat a lot of time here. Here's Brunson. Brunson's drives. Brunson underneath to Mitchell Robinson. Last touch. It'll be Nick Ball, 9 on the shot clock. Mitch has to get that. Mitch got to grab those balls. He's got to grab them. He's got to grab them. Let's go. They'll inbound the ball here. Knicks will. Brunson will to Mitchell Robinson. Will get the ball. Oh, that's a bad exchange. You can't do that. Turnover. Brown with the layup is good. 10 points. You gotta can't be sloppy. You can't with the 3-point shooting. It's still a 4 possession game, but it's plenty of time. Deflected out of bounds. Boston with the 3-point shooting. There's still plenty of time. They're not out of it, despite the fact that Tatum is getting carted back to the locker room, and he's crying. All right, Hart and Towns will come in. Mitchell Robinson played really good there. Good job. Standing ovation there. 116 and 106. They're still deadly. Yes, indeed. They're still a deadly team. You got Pritchard. You got Holiday. You've got Horford. Brown. They could shoot the ball. Spread it. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson again. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby driving. Anunoby going strong. Anunoby to the basket. It's good. Drive, like Argo says. 118 and 106. 90 seconds left here. Here's Pritchard. He's going to chuck the 3. That's no good. Rebound by McBride. Hart. We'll give it to Brunson. 20 seconds, or a minute and 20 here. Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson. Well, they're going to take some time off here. 118. We're doing 106. We're getting close to the minute mark. Brunson now. Shot clock at 8. Brunson stops. Pull up jumper. Hits the side of the rim. Rebound. Loose ball down. Hartford gives it. Ball's loose. Hartford still gets the ball over to Pritchard. Pritchard gets over the timeline. Pritchard driving. Pritchard stops. Up and under. It's good. 108 to 118. 10-point Nick lead under a minute. Here's Hart. Bridges. Over to Towns. Back to Brunson. The crowd standing on their feet. The crowd on their feet at Madison Square Garden. Here's Bridges. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound. Towns puts it back. It's good. Oh, they called an offensive foul. Yo, they still calling phantom calls? Bro, let it go. The Knicks got this game, you idiots. 38 seconds here. Free throws for the Celtics. Oh, come on. Are you serious, Scott Foster? Down. Hits the first free throw. 118 and 108, 109. This is still they're trying to make it into a 3-possession game here. All right, Brunson. Bridges. Move the ball around. Hart almost stole the ball. That was dangerous. Underneath Anunoby. Towns with the dunk. 120 to 110. That should wrap it up. 30 seconds here. That was good. But guard the 3. They're going to try to shoot. Pritchard for downtown. Far, and he hits it. That's why they were dangerous. 113 to 120. Hart got fouled. Knicks make a couple of free throws here. 1 of 2. This pretty much almost a wrap. They're up 113 to 120. They're up 7-1 here. But if you hit a pair of free throws, it's a 3-possession game. Pretty much out of the reach here, but they got to hit their free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, they had a foul to give. I'm sorry. They have a foul to give. We got a timeout. Yeah, Coach, you have a couple timeouts here. Call a timeout. Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks call a timeout. 21.3 seconds on the verge of going up 3-1. Hey. You got the shirt back up. You got him upside down, pals. Bridges with 23 big points. Anunoby with 20. Wow, those 4/5 of the starting lineup has over 20 points. That was a two-man game there in that fourth quarter with Bridges and Brunson, and then Towns hitting some key shots. What did we say? Pretty much when I said we need the Villanova, I trust the Villanova Knicks to close out this game. Get Towns. I need Towns to come alive in the third. Remember I mentioned that? And I need the Villanova Knicks. Bad inbounds. Knicks again. They make this difficult. Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard puts up the shot, and that's no good. Deep rebound, Brunson. That should do it. Horford foul. That should be enough there to get some free throws here. $10.1 here, 10 seconds, 10.1. Tony, what did you put here? Oh, to hit him towards ACL, I think. I don't know. We got to wait to see what the diagnostic is. Maybe he was like poor Pierce, who had to go to the toilet. Remember, poor Pierce got carted out? Achilles. He misses a free throw. Come on, Jalen. Don't give this team hope. Got it. 121 to 113. Pritchard, this should be the final shot. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard stops. Pritchard's thought. Pritchard pump fake. Shoots the three. No good. And that should do it. And the New York Knicks take a 3-1 lead here and look to close out the Boston Celtics at Boston Garden on Wednesday night. Let's go. Not since Rick Pitino. Look at Rick Pitino there. They're out to celebrate here. Let's go. Onward to victory. Now, everyone in Boston land is going to want to see what's the result for Tatum. What is his injury? But you know what? Last year when we were going down, when we were injured, no one felt sorry for us. The Pacers did not feel sorry for us, and they attacked us. So if they're the Knicks, we have to close it out. Great win for the Knicks protecting home court. Like we mentioned, the Knicks have to protect home court, and they did. They went here tonight, and they took one of two of the series. They protected home court, and now they go to Boston. It's going to be hostile, but the mood and the atmosphere of the Celtics is going to change with no Tatum riding on Tatum. Does Jaylen Brown have enough? Is there a 1-2 punch for the Celtics without Tatum controlling to be enough for the Knicks? We will find out on Wednesday if he just doesn't play. Great job here. And, of course, I love that they actually, pretty much what we talked about, guys. I need Karl-Anthony Towns to come alive in the third quarter. Little OG Anunoby came a little bit alive here. Mikal Bridges started off that fourth. He put the team on his back. Mitchell Robinson out there getting rebounds, doing all the different things. Brunson doing Brunson. And, again, the Villanova Knicks closed out this game 4 at home, and we loved it. And this is what we do. And this is a great win for the Knicks. Now, on for Wednesday. You guys are ready. You guys are ready, right? I know I'm ready. I'm ready. I cannot wait for Wednesday to come and arrive so we could finally get the Celtics off our back and move on possibly to the Eastern Conference. Remember, 1 possession, 1 game, 1 half at a time. That's going to be a ruckus crowd in Boston, but we've been there, done that before. Let's go. So we got game 5, game 6, game 7. 3 games to win 1. That's all. We got 3 basketball games just to win 1. Just put it that way. Look at it that way. 3 to win 1. And 1 of them is at home. Plain and simple. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone on the evening. I know it's 10 o'clock East Coast. Appreciate everyone joining us on the night. You guys have a great, wonderful night. We'll see you Wednesday night. I'll be rock and loaded, ready to go. I know you guys will be. So have a blessed, wonderful evening, and let's go. Go New York Knicks. Thank you, Curly Goddess. Thank you, Big Task. Thank you, D-Ross. Thank you, Vernon. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Big Dez. Well, we thanks everyone that joined us. Chris, thank you for the power chat. I appreciate it. Tony, Jack City, of course, always and always. Tony 33. Everyone, of course, everyone on my chat brigade. I appreciate it from everyone there from Gregory, Francisco Gregory, Nate Dogg was in the building. My son Austin was in the building. Salute to Austin as well, and everyone joining us. Stop Making Sense joining us on the YouTube channel. Rye Bread, and of course Antonio Garcia, Steve Feltlight. Appreciate everyone.